It seems to me people make their own man from the Buddha. That's funny. There are people who did nothing good in their whole lives. Those who take only, never giving anything to nobody. People who sleep with money. People who sleep with snakes and scorpions. When watcher is looking at the wall, it is looking at himself, herself, itself. Many people know about present moment, stay in present moment. But can you really do that if trouble is coming at your peaceful life? So it is important to believe in oneself in 100%. Not only this, you must give up on yourself. Give up this small I, this small me, this small mind, this small self. Merge with your true self, this whole world, mountain, river, forest, valley, the sun, moon and stars. Also with walls of your house, furniture, TV set, radio, colorful magazines, carpets and your pets, with all beings included. Then you make a switch from small Billy into Big Billy. Then relax in present moment. No worries can befall you anymore. Why? Because you stopped functioning as small I, my, me, ego, self, and you realize your big I, your true self. Then you are the world, and the world is you. Then Buddha possible. It is hard to ignore negative behavior in your family. Sometimes children are nasty, sometimes parents are nasty. But if you have ability to resist and escape nastiness of your family members, you can deal with that nasty attitudes. But if you cannot stand the situation anymore, then what? Usually people say goodbye to each other and go apart. With divorce, separation, or running away to the streets. These are the options, not many. Not interesting. Not working completely. Then what can you do? Get awake to your true self. Walls of your room, floor, furniture, your couch, and your dog, your cat or your rat, and trees outside with grey clouds, the sun, moon and stars, all beings and your tormentors, all these are your true self, your true teacher. I know it is hard to believe, even harder to attain, but if you try, you will succeed. Then you can change home situation for peaceful. It is difficult, but not impossible. We are changing all the time. Our life either goes happily or sucks. Things end. That's true. People change. That's true. Life goes on. That's also true. What remains? The world, which is one Buddha mind. If one realizes this Buddha mind, one gets a kick out of these three statements and is at peace. If not, then these three statements are like death sentence. All we have to do is to die. Earlier the better, or later the better, and life goes on. Why not to see what is already before your eyes? Opening eye of wisdom is very difficult. We think we are seeing blue sky, green trees, but actually we are seeing only words in our thinking infected mind. When we rediscover we are blue sky, green trees, that is what we are, what our true self is all about. But can we believe it? Too much thinking about nonsense is bringing troubles. Thinking intensely about Koan or Lamrim teaching may bring wisdom, and one must think it through completely to digest one understanding, and make her mind thinking simply down to earth. Then one may stay in non-thinking state of samadhi all the time. But it is a difficult state to get into, and not many people can reach it. That's life. You don't know. These flowers, candles, stones, an altar with vases and glass are some substance as your body. If you become one substance, then there is no need for enlightenment, because you may become enlightened at the moment you disappear as small I and reappear as big I, the world around. Candles are light and green flowers growing. That is very Buddha, very true you. In life you will realize there is a role for everyone you meet. Some will test you, some will use you, some will love you, and some will teach you. But the ones who are truly important are the ones who bring out the best in you. They are the rare and amazing people who remind you why it's worth it. If there is a separate you, then these maxims work fine. But if there is no you, then what? If you are one substance of the world, then what? A black armchair standing on grey carpet. I bet you are furnitures with pillows and blanket. True self will make you happy because small self, that is very I, my, me mind, connected to the world and all beings as one Buddha mind. That is a real miracle to make. True Dharma practitioner is this grass and flowers on the picture below. Become one with everything, and you already save all beings from suffering. Grass green, flower pink. I think cancer is illness caused by consumption of suffering-contaminated food. Animals suffer greatly in hands of humans. Human beings treat farm animals badly. They slaughter them and devour their flesh in tons. But karma is created, and from karma illness appears. This is the cause. Treat animals in the best ways and your cancer will go away. Until this happens, you need cancer and Alzheimer to remind you you are part in responsibility for respecting life of others, especially life of animals. When nobody loves you, and it seems people despise you, what can you do? Get right then. Leave your small I, my, me mind and become your big mind, which is the whole world, and all beings, including those ones who dislike you. Being oneness of Buddha mind, you are no more small I, the ego self. You are true self. A fan is on and a window is open. Realize this and you may find peace of mind, love and satisfaction. If you don't love yourself, who will love you? Hungry, tired, thirsty, gloomy is small I. But what about trees beside the window? Clouds, sky, the sun, the moon, walls in your room, furnitures, who are they? Are they not the true self of the very you, the Buddha one substance? Check it out for yourself. Mind is the world. The world is no mind. Small mind is ego mind. It is small I, my, me mind. Big mind is the world. Blue sky at days covered with grey and white clouds. The moon peeking from behind clouds. At night, dark sky. All this is to you. Your substance. To live one's life is okay, but whose is this life? Trees beside a window only shh. When wind blowing the leaves and branches. You mean this life of one world as you? Problem is not how close, but how far are we from the truth of selflessness. One such a miracle is ability to breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. You got the wind. Now relax with that tea. Just drink it if you want to. Heaven and hell are our own creation. Make nothing in your mind, and you can digest heaven and hell and make it your house. I have no slightest idea who this person is, but I celebrate our friendship anniversary. Simo, no less. If you don't believe in yourself, who will believe in yourself? Who is looking? Is there any self looking? Like having an elephant trunk in the place of a nose, or horns on the forehead. Does this self exist or not? One must find the answer. Sooner, better. There is no problem with the self. Only integrate yourself with the higher self God, Tao, Brahman, and you are no more separated from your true self. Grandpa was so immersed into absorption in Tao that he forgot who he is. Bad days, good days. Days are just days. No bad, no good. Speaking is easy. To back up your words with actions is very difficult. What is truth one is seeking? Mountains become wet after the raining night. Life is good if you cherish your friends. There is a mountain growing pine trees within myself. God, Krishna enlightened Siddhartha with Holy Spirit. Without God's intervention, he could achieve mere intellectual understanding of the fragment of reality. He would not get any satori on his own efforts. Siddhartha saw the morning star and became what he already has been. One may believe whatever one likes to, even one might drink soda, but ultimately there is nothing to say, no beliefs to follow. Sky is getting darker, sunset behind horizon. One must determine if one is self or no self. If one is self, then self is a doer. If no self, then no self is a no doer. One or the other is the case. One may speak for an aeon, and there is nothing really to say. What one can say? Evening came, darkness falls. Where is that Buddha you want to kill? Seek, and you can't find. Killing empty space. Time flies faster than one might expect. If the work is too hard on you, take a break. Relax, do some meditation, enjoy everyday mind. Live your life happily. Don't dig dirt on yourself. The mind which does not find itself and belongs to nobody is Buddha mind. Sky covers the ground with the morning drops of a dew. Who has spoken these words? Find him, but you cannot find anybody. Only whispering of leaves of trees in the park beside the window. Truth is without speech. rain falling upon the ground and clouds foaming above the ocean. Buddha nature implements that one is of nature of Buddha already like water nature, meaning is that water is already water. Water does not need to become water again. It is water by nature, so sentient beings are Buddha by nature already. But who or what is sentient being? One seeks sentient being and cannot find it anywhere. This body is not it. This sensation is not it. This perception is not it. This reaction is not it. This consciousness is not it. So what is it? The whole of the manifestation of cosmos. That it is. But why is there so much suffering here in the world? Although there is suffering, ultimately no one is suffering. Only because we believe in I am suffering, the suffering batters this I. When I disappears, then suffering of I disappears also. When belief in I does not disappear, then suffering also does not disappear. So if I appears, who are you? Empty space of universe never says, I am not. It just is as is, always the same, always encompassing all appearances and phenomena which ever change and interact among themselves interdependently and in harmony for all eternity. If we realize oneness of all sentient beings in one Buddha mind, we can discover we are not separate entities doing our own things as me and you, but we are one reality manifesting events of living and dying spontaneously like rain falling or snowflakes blown in blizzard. There is no separate self which is born, lives and dies. There is only one cosmic ocean of one Buddha mind. One cannot conquer hatred and anger if one exists as permanent self. Realizing there is action but no actor behind action, one can realize there is hatred and anger but no hater and no angerer in those emotions. If one gets it right, then hatred and anger can change into laughter and peace almost immediately. Who is laughing? Or who is at peace? Also no one, because no one can be found in the first place. This is the teaching of Buddha, only because permanent self is nowhere to be found. There is no hatred, no hater in hatred, and no angerer in anger. All this is stuff is a last stock. Who are you? Where is past and future? What is going on in the present? Nothing really is happening from your side. You are like a remote-controlled car. Universe is operating the remote control. Your part is to go or stay. That's all to do in life.